Now, my next guest might not be a big name on TV yet, but in the world of YouTube, she's a star. Sikh musician Manika Kaur sings songs of praise that are best described as love letters to God. They're traditionally performed by men in temples, but Manika's music introduces Sikhism to a global audience while raising money for charity. Well, Manika joins me in a moment, but first I want to show you one of her music videos featuring shadow puppetry. This went viral in 2012 with more than 4 million views on YouTube. Well, Manika's new album, Sacred Words, is due for release in May. She's with me here in the studio. Manika Kaur, welcome to you. First of all, how unusual is it for a young woman to sing this kind of kirtan?
It's definitely becoming more acceptable and more common for women to step forward and start singing kirtan. But the kirtan that I'm recording is quite a new sound. I work with music and musicians outside of what you'd normally see at a Sikh temple, which would be harmoniums and tablas. And I try to work with incredible artists who really bring a meditation to the track.
What attracted you to this sort of music?
I grew up in a very spiritual home where my parents did a lot of charity work. And part of that, we would sit and meditate together as a family. And so it was kind of a natural progression for me.
And this, I mean, you look at the number of hits that your songs have had on YouTube, millions and millions.
It's surprising for me even.
Did you expect this at all?
No, when I recorded my first album, I didn't have any expectations. I was hoping just to be able to raise some funds to help build the first Sikh temple in Dubai. I had moved from Australia, from Melbourne to Dubai after having an arranged marriage actually. It still happens in the Sikh community. And I wanted to be part of this project. So I recorded this album hoping to raise about 50,000 dirhams. The album raised over 1 million dirhams, which is about 300,000 pounds, which then went to help build the first temple. And actually Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum actually donated the land to the community.
You talk about raising money. The other aspect of your work is that you put all the proceeds from your songs into your charities in Punjab. What is most important to you about what you do there, and what have you been able to do with that money?
Going to Punjab, it's my life's work. In Punjab, we have female infanticide, 274 girls daily.
Per day?
Per day, moments after they're born, just because they're female, their neck is snapped. We have over 50% of the rural male youth addicted to drugs. We have about 30 farmer suicides a day. There is all different types of poverty, for example, period poverty, where women can't afford sanitary napkins, are not even educated about what to do when they have their period, and they end up using rags, which leads to cervical cancer. India is one of the highest cervical cancers in the world. So going there, I really believe that if I can be a part of educating the children, that they can make the difference that needs to happen there. And we have children now who have graduated school, gone through university, have jobs around the world, and are self-sufficient and are supporting their families. And we no longer need to support their families.
When you say this, you sound hopeful, you sound optimistic, because what you're describing, the situation for some women, sounds utterly bleak. It seems hopeless.
I mean, imagine being a widow in India as a woman who's uneducated with children, and now your husband has committed suicide and you have to figure out how to make ends meet. You have no chance, no hope. There's just nothing that can be done, because as a woman, it's difficult enough to be a woman, but to be uneducated, to have no job perspectives, how do you support your children and your family?
One final question for you. What now for you with your career? Your new album is coming out in May.
Yes, I have my new album coming out in May.
Outside of the Sikh world, people are coming into your world.
Yes.
Manika Kaur, thank you very much indeed for being with us here.